Hello students, welcome back to your class of English, and today right now we'll discuss about the book exercises of this chapter. And I hope you really have read this chapter and underline the meaning of the words that are new for you, and you have been able to do the explanation of this chapter in your own language. And now today we'll discuss about the book exercises where the questions have been given. So let's see what are the questions. So the first one is choose the correct options and write on the blanks. The first blank is Watson thought he was interrupting Holmes because he was. As we know that as Watson was called on at the time as Sherlock Holmes was reading the papers, or he was sitting in the brown gown and he was just examining something. So let's see what would be the correct option. In his dressing gown, he was reading the newspaper or examining something or smoking his pipe. Yes, the correct answer would be examining something. So the next one is Peterson was left with the goose and the hat because everyone had run away from the scene. No one wanted the goose and everyone had been scared away because Peterson was tall and strong. Or Peterson's uniform scared them all away. Yes, the correct option would be Peterson's uniform scared them all away. So let's see the next one. I must be very stupid, Holmes, for I'm quite unable to follow you. Watson. As these words are spoken by Watson, as he was not taking the issue seriously and was thinking, and when Sherlock Holmes was trying to deduce from these simple things like from hat, the way of the goose and all that, so at the time Watson quoted these words. So I must be very stupid, Holmes, for I'm quite unable to follow you. Watson, the option is couldn't understand what Holmes said, couldn't follow Holmes because he was too fast, or didn't understand how Holmes came to his conclusions, or realized that Holmes was very clever. So the correct option would be C. That Watson didn't understand how Holmes came to his conclusion. So the next one, Holmes realized that the hat was connected to a crime when Peterson brought in the goose and hat, or Watson asked him what the crime was, or Peterson brought in the gem, or he read about it in the papers. So the correct option would be, yes, any guesses? Yes, it would be the first one, when Peterson brought in the goose and hat. And the next one is Ryder has stolen the gem and dash. Then got scared, ran to the goose seller, then blamed the plumber and chased Mr. Baker to get the goose. Yes, stolen the gem and then blamed the plumber. Yes, dear students, as we have discussed about this comprehension exercise of fill in the blanks, now let's have a look on the correct answers. Even though I have discussed with you, but it would be better if you have a look on the correct answers. And I really hope that your answers are really matching with the answers, as after reading the chapter you must have also be able to answer the questions that given in the back exercises. So as the first question was, Watson thought he was interrupting Holmes because he was, yes, as we have already discussed, examining something. And the next question is, Peterson was left with the goose and hat because the options are everyone had run away from the scene, no one wanted the goose, that everyone had been scared away because Peterson was tall and strong, and the last option is Peterson's uniform scared them all away. Yes, The correct option would be Peterson's uniform scared them all away. And the next question is, I must be very stupid. Holmes for I'm quite unable to follow you. Watson. So the options are couldn't understand what Holmes said, couldn't follow Holmes because he was too fast, don't understand how Holmes came to his conclusions, or realized that Holmes was very clever. And the correct answer, the correct option is they didn't understand how Holmes came to his conclusions. And the next question is, Holmes realized that the hat was connected to a crime when? Holmes realized that the hat was connected to a crime when Peterson brought in the goose and hat. Watson asked him what the crime was, or Peterson brought in the gem, or he read about it in the paper. So the correct option is Peterson brought in the gem. Next question is, Ryder had stolen the gem and then got scared, run to the goose seller, then blamed the plumber, or chased Mr. Baker to get the goose. The correct answer is then blame the plumber for the theft. Now let's discuss about the question answers of this chapter. So the question number 1 of the next exercise is, the man is clever, middle-aged, and uses lime cream in his hair. How did Holmes came to these conclusions? How did Holmes came to these conclusions that the man who was a criminal or committed the theft was clever, middle-aged, and uses lime cream in his hair? Then how he reached at this conclusion? So let's see what could be the answer. Even you can write down your own answers, even though I'm just giving you a hint of one answer. Even you can write down in your own language. Did Holmes make the assumptions of cleverness by the size of the head on which the hat was worn, with the idea being a larger head means more in it? So the remnants of cut hair inside the brim of the owner's hat, and the fact that he uses lime cream as well. And the next question is, why did Mr. Baker come to see Mr. Holmes? Yes, the question is, why did Mr. Baker come to see Mr. Holmes? As in the chapter we read that Mr. Baker came to Mr. Holmes when he gave an advertisement in the newspaper about the lost goose and asked him to meet at 6:30 in the Gorge Street. And that was the reason that Mr. Baker came to see Mr. Holmes. Then Mr. Henry Baker came to Baker Street in response to advertisement placed by Holmes in the newspaper, and these adverts or advertisements asked for Mr. Baker to retrieve his lost possessions, that is a goose and a hat. The next question is, how this may serve us a visit to Brixton Road. Why did Sherlock Holmes say this? How this may serve us a visit to Brixton Road. Why did he say this? When he was just went to Breckenridge to meet, and he just heard and saw Mr. Breckenridge to shake hand with someone who was just claiming for the goose. At that time, Mr. Sherlock Holmes said to Watson about this, that this may save us our visit to Brixton Road. Let's see. Having just found out who had sold the geese, that is Mrs. Oakeshott of Brixton Road, Holmes and Watson observed a man asking the poultry dealer Breckenridge about the geese that had come from Mrs. Oakeshott. Thus it was reasonable to assume that this was the man that they were after. So having just found out who had sold the goose, that is Mrs. Oakeshott of Brixton Road, Holmes and Watson observed a man asking the poultry Brechnage about the keys that had come from Mrs. Oakeshott. Thus, it was reasonable to assume that this was the man that they were after, or really they want to catch hold that man. So the next one is trace the gem's journey in the following flow diagram. As we know that the gem at the initial level is stolen from the hotel and the thief puts the blame on the innocent plumber. The real thief goes to see his sister and the gem finally reach Peterson and Sherlock Holmes. So the first is the gem is stolen from the hotel and then the thief puts the blame on an innocent plumber and the real thief goes to see his sister. Who was the sister? Mrs. Oakeshott. And who was the real criminal? The real thief? Yes, Ryder. And the gem finally reaches Peterson and Sherlock Holmes. So dear students, in the next class we'll discuss the rest of the exercises that are left. So today your homework is to complete the book exercises and question answers in your notebook, and I really expect from all of you that you will complete your work beautifully and try to answer the questions in your own language with the help of the text given. So till the time, complete your work, stay safe, stay happy. Thank you.